In a serene valley surrounded by towering mountains, two monks, an older monk named Jiro and a younger monk named Kenji, set out on a pilgrimage. They walked along a winding path, their robes flowing gently in the breeze, embodying the peace and tranquility of their teachings. The journey was meant to deepen their understanding of the world and themselves. As they traveled, a heavy rain fell, turning the path into a muddy mess. After some time, they arrived at a river swollen with rainwater, its currents strong and treacherous. On the riverbank stood a young woman, visibly distressed, as she struggled to find a way to cross. Seeing her plight, Kenji hesitated, recalling their vows that forbade them from touching women. He looked to Jiro for guidance, but the older monk simply approached the woman. Without a word, Jiro gently lifted the young woman and carried her across the river. She thanked him profusely, and he set her down safely on the other side. With a nod, he continued on his journey, leaving Kenji in shock. As they walked on, Kenji's mind raced with confusion and anger. He couldn't understand how Jiro could break their sacred vow. After an hour of silence, Kenji finally spoke up, his voice trembling with frustration. "How could you carry that woman? We are monks, and we have taken a vow not to touch women." Jiro stopped and turned to Kenji, a calm smile on his face. "I set her down on the other side of the river, brother. Why are you still carrying her?" Kenji was taken aback by the question. He realized that while Jiro had acted in the moment, he had allowed his thoughts and judgments to weigh him down. The older monk had demonstrated compassion and selflessness, while Kenji had clung to rules that had become a burden. In that moment, Kenji understood the profound lesson Jiro had imparted. He had been carrying the weight of his anger and confusion, allowing it to cloud his mind and heart. The encounter had shown him that true wisdom lies in living in the present and letting go of what no longer serves us. From that day forward, Kenji practiced mindfulness, learning to release his judgments and embrace the world with an open heart. He realized that the path of a monk was not just about following rules, but about embodying compassion and understanding. As they continued their pilgrimage, Kenji felt lighter, free from the burdens he had carried. He and Jiro shared many more experiences, each one deepening their bond and understanding of the teachings they held dear. The journey of the two monks became a testament to the power of letting go and living in the moment, a lesson that resonated with all who heard their story.